Alrighty, so I am Nick Godalian. The date is March 24th, and I am interviewing.
Dave Nitty, physical therapist at Advent Health.
Alrighty. First question. So what is your full current job title and position?
I'm lead physical therapist for Advent Health, Altamont Hospital.
And how long have you been in this role?
23 years.
Alright, and how did you land in this position?
I got my degree, I got my license. I was working in New Jersey. I sent out mass applications to Florida because I didn't want to live there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hired into a hospital, and then I've moved my way up to this position.
Alright, and what do you enjoy most about your job?
Working with patients, helping people get better that want to get better. Just being part of the healthcare team. I like that in the hospital. We get to work with doctors and pharmacists. We're all together in one place.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and do you work in a team or like independent environment?
It's a little bit of both. We get our own individual list that we have to do in the morning. That is our primary responsibility, but as more stuff comes in as a team, we kind of share the responsibility, and we do help each other out when needed to move schedules around.
Alright, and how does this style impact your work? So basically, is it like frustrating to work with a lot of people, or does you being individualistic sometimes, does it affect anybody?
You see people's individual styles. If somebody's completely alone and
Mm-hmm.
doesn't like to work with other people, then they're not the best team player. Then if some people need the team, they can't really kind of branch out on their own. So what you see over time is you kind of make the best of who you are. If you're very individual, I'm a pretty individual guy. I can take care of my stuff, but I also am open, and I have to make sure I tell other people, hey, if you need help, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Or other people who are very team-oriented have to develop that individual skill. So I do find it frustrating sometimes to work with other people, but that's my nature, and I've gotten better at it certainly over time.
Same. Alright, so with that, what do you like least about your job?
Paperwork, the healthcare system has its flaws, and sometimes you can't give the patients what they need, but mostly the paperwork is always a hassle.
Alright, and the last question, describe your career past this current job, starting from high school. Like, where did you go to high school, where did you go to college, all that?
So I started in high school up in New Jersey. I got a scholarship to college. I knew I wanted to do something in healthcare, so I started as a bio major, pre-med tract. Realized quickly I didn't want to be a doctor. It was more my mom's plan. While playing football, I became aware of physical therapy, and then I decided that would be a good plan, and I looked ahead at what it would take. And at that point it was a master's degree, and you had to have certain prereqs and a degree in the sciences. So I was already there with biology. I had to take a couple different prereqs that I wouldn't have had to take for my job, for my degree to get the job. So I made sure I took all those as undergrad. Took a couple years off after I graduated to earn a little bit of money. Working in biology, did not like the lab environment. Kind of made me even more aware what I wanted to do had to be more interactive with patients and more on my feet. So ended up getting into University of Delaware to get my master's. And after that, I just, once you have your license, especially at that point in the early 90s, having a PT license was a very good way to get a job. There was a shortage at that point, so basically people were calling me, asking me if I'd work there, so I just took jobs, and we had the path to eventually get to Florida, and that's what we did.
Alright, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Good job.
Alrighty.